students, welcome to Swayam MOOC course Urban Local Governance. I'm Dr. Vijayakumari Joseph, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, Madras Christian College, Tambram. I'm going to present about Smart City. By the end of this video, you will be able to learn about Smart City, know the history of Smart City, define the outcome of a Smart City, and also understand the essential attributes and advantages of smart city. Let's first learn what a smart city is. The first question is, what is meant by smart city? The answer is, there is no universally accepted definition of a smart city. Smart cities are cities that work. It means different things to different people. The conceptualization of smart city therefore varies from city to city and country to country, depending on the level of development, willingness to change and reform, resources and aspiration of the city residents. A smart city would have a different connotation in India than, say, Europe. Even in India, there is no one way of defining a smart city. Some definitional boundaries are required to guide cities in the mission. In the imagination of any city dweller in India, the picture of a smart city contains a wish list of infrastructure and services that describes his or her level of aspiration. To provide for the aspirations and needs of the citizens, urban planner ideally aim at developing the entire urban ecosystem, which is represented by the four pillars of comprehensive development: institutional, physical, social, and economic infrastructure. This can be long-term goal, and cities can work towards developing such comprehensive infrastructure incrementally, adding on layers of smartness. In the approach of the Smart City mission, the objective is to promote cities that provide core infrastructure and give a decent quality of life to its citizens, a clean and a sustainable environment, and application of smart solutions. The focus is on sustainable and inclusive development, and the idea is to look at the compact areas, create a replicable model which will act like a lighthouse to other aspiring cities. The Smart City mission of the government is a bold new initiative. It is meant to set examples that can be replicated both within and outside the smart city, catalyzing the creation of similar smart cities in various regions and parts of the country. The core infrastructure elements in a smart city would include adequate water supply, assured electricity supply, sanitation, including solid waste management, efficient urban mobility and public transport, affordable housing, especially for the poor, robust IT connectivity and digitalization, good governance, especially e-governance and citizen participation, sustainable environment, safety and security of citizens, particularly women, children, and the elderly, and lastly, health and education. The purpose of the Smart City mission is to drive economic growth and improve the quality of life of people by enabling local area development and hastening technology, especially technology that leads to smart. Cities are convergence of people, places where people live, meet, exchange ideas and livelihood, access education, health, and other services, and enjoy a life of good quality. Smart City is a city equipped with basic infrastructure to give a decent quality of life and a clean and sustainable environment through the application of some smart solutions. Smart cities focus on their most pressing needs and on the greatest opportunities to improve lives. Now, we are going to learn the history of smart city. The journey to a smart city goes way back to the 1970s when Los Angeles creates the first urban big data project, a cluster analysis of Los Angeles. The first smart city was arguably Amsterdam with the creation of a virtual digital city in 1994. Things then speeded up in the mid 2000s when IBM and Cisco launched separate initiatives. In 2011, the inaugural Smart City Expo World Congress was held in Barcelona, which has now become an annual event charting smart city development. 100 Smart Cities mission was launched by our Prime Minister on 27 June 2015. A total of 98,000 crores was approved by the Indian Cabinet for the development of 100 smart cities and the regeneration of 500 others. 48,000 crores for the Smart City mission, followed by 100 crores per year during the next 3 years. The Urban Development Ministry had earlier released 2 crores each to mission cities for the preparation of smart city plans. Key outcomes that define a smart city. They are livability, economic ability, and sustainability. Livability. Livability or quality of life includes aspects of social well-being that enables a citizen to live a decent life in the city. Aspects like access to clean water supply, safe streets and public space, public transport, facilities for health and education, places for recreation, and places of cultural and historical significance are all covered under this outcome. By measuring a city on these aspects against established benchmarks, a city can judge how well it is performing in enhancing livability of its residents and thereby what aspects of the cities need further investments. The quality of life indicators in the ease of living index of the Government of India is one such establishment benchmark. Not only does the annual assessment help compare cities, but also help each city track whether they are working for their cities or not over time. The second key outcome is economic ability. Economic ability includes aspects which impact the city ability to be a good place to do business and provide access to a diversity of jobs. Economic activity is primarily what brings people into a city in the first place. Sustained economic activity and investments are crucial for growth in incomes. The city's function as an economic engine is important to provide enough jobs and resources for continuous upgradation of its infrastructure. While speaking of economic ability, one has to guard against generalization. Economic growth is path dependent. A city with large agricultural hinterland could have a bright future as an agro processing hub, while one with a thriving car manufacturing industry could venture into or transition with ease to building sophisticated machinery and so on. The city's skilling effort and investment should be in sync with its local regional context and demand. The economic ability indicators of the Ease of Living Index EOLI and City GDP measurement framework are efforts of the Government of India to benchmark economic performance of the cities. Lastly, sustainability. Sustainability is a state of dynamic equilibrium between natural and built ecosystems. This equilibrium has been severely threatened with rising temperatures, extreme weather events, deteriorating air quality, more frequent floods and droughts, and declining urban biodiversity. Its dynamic properly means it is affected by each new input into the system. For example, each new street light that is installed, or each new road that is built, or each new building that is erected affects this equilibrium in some way or the other. Sustainability is affected by such human activities, and the state of the urban environment becomes an indicator of what has gone right or wrong in the city. The sustainability indicator under Ease of Living Index EOLI and the Climate Smart Cities Assessment Framework CSCF are tools formulated by the Government of India to understand a city's performance on different dimensions of sustainable development in the Indian context. These are some of leading thoughts on smart cities. Shri Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, presented his view at Lucknow on 28 July 2018 as Smart City Mission will help prepare our cities to take up the challenge of New India and prepare world class intelligent urban centers in India for the 21st century. The UK Department for Business Innovation and Skills BIS says smart cities are a process rather than a static outcome through which citizen engagement, hard infrastructure, social capital, and digital technologies make cities more livable and resilient and hence able to respond quicker to new challenges. International Telecommunication Union ITU focus group on smart sustainable cities FGSSC stated that a smart sustainable city is an innovative city that uses ICTs and other means to improve the quality of life, efficiency of urban operation and services, and competitiveness while ensuring that it meets the needs of present and future generation with respect to economic, social, and environmental aspects. Lastly, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development OECD 2018 mentioned that smart cities are initiatives or approaches that effectively leverage digitalization to boost citizen well-being and deliver more efficient, sustainable and inclusive urban services and environments as part of a collaborative multi-stakeholder processes. Now that you have learned about smart city, I would like to ask you a question. What is your idea of a smart city and how do you want a smart city to be? Why do we need smart city? Being smart is no more a choice, it is a need. We need smart city because smart cities help improve public health. Smart health technology combines smart technology and latest mobile development with health. Internet of Things in healthcare allows connecting data collected from smart devices and sensors to extract valuable insights. IoT based health checking devices will change the way we track the health of individuals. Smart cities help improve public safety. Smart cities integrate these public safety IoT devices using a common framework and shared data pools. It also opened the doors to APIs that can connect public safety technology stacks to citizen data sources like social media, news feeds, even smart building systems. Smart cities can cut down on traffic. When the citizens of a city are all connected on a single network to traffic, this will help smart technology create a more efficient and faster commute by controlling traffic signal timing and public transportation routes. Smart corridors keep motorists in the know so that they can plan ahead, which in turn can help to ease traffic. Smart cities can help citizens connect with local officials. Smart city technology helps in creating a network between citizen and the local government. By creating a community platform, each citizen can utilize on their mobile devices. They can actively participate in local government decisions. Citizens will have access to their areas, government officials, and can get to know them and their viewpoint. Smart cities improve response times to utility outages. In a smart city, utilities are connected through a network by sensors and monitoring systems throughout the infrastructure of gas, water, and electric lines, helping to detect outages, leaks, or other problems in real time. Smart cities provide better access to public services. In a smart city, public services at parks will have monitoring devices and sensors that can count the number of visitors in a day. Collecting the data can determine how many times an area of the park needs to be serviced and cleaned, making a more enjoyable experience for everyone. Smart cities improve learning and education. Smart cities are for everyone, young and old, and they can help improve education and technology literacy by collecting data in public schools. Smart city technology is helping improve education by ensuring an accurate amount of time is spent accessing individual student skills and working to increase their learning outcomes. The next question to you all is, why is there a need for smart city? Attributes of a smart city. The attributes of a smart city are smart people. Let's first look into smart people. First, smart people aim at transforming the way citizens interact via information or the provisions of services with the public and private sector as individuals or businesses, creating social and digital inclination, digital equality through educational offers is an important prerequisite for a more efficient provision of information and services based on new technologies. Secondly, smart people is about smart form of education to facilitate career choices, labor market opportunities, occasional training as well as lifelong training for all age groups and demographies. Talent development is also an important aspect from an economic development perspective as an increasingly important location factor. Smart people solutions support the creation of an accessible and inclusive environment to increase prosperity and innovation within a community. Participation, open mindedness, and creativity are some aspects that are enabled to nurture by implementing intelligent solution. Smart people includes inclusive society, embraces creativity and has 21st century education. Smart economy. Smart economy describes all actions aimed at transforming and strengthening a municipality economy, improving the overall business climate, a city's attractiveness for startups, investors, businesses, and new highly qualified, talented, as well as growing the economy is an innovative and sustainable way to increase competitiveness are the most important goals. Utilizing technology and intelligent approaches lead to economic prosperity that, in turn, generates stable and favorable conditions for all stakeholders. From the government perspective, smart economic development is an important tool to active seize opportunities and provide conditions that support the creation and growth of businesses as new jobs. Smart economy includes entrepreneurship and innovations, productivity, global or local interconnectedness, smart governance. Smart government is about strengthening the connections and interactions between the government and all stakeholders, that is, the citizens, businessmen, and other organizations of the civil society within a municipality. A municipal government following a smart city strategy is uniquely positioned to reconsider the quality, scale, and scope of services for citizens and businesses that it offers by utilizing new methodologies such as co creation or crowdsourcing or by implementing technology and innovation, example for digital citizen or business services or the management of public infrastructure, a smart government can be developed. Following a city as a service model can help to increase efficiency and effectiveness as we are transparency and trust. Smart governance includes enabling supply and demand side policy, transparency and open data, ICT and e governance, smart mobility. Smart mobility. Smart city uses an interesting the efficiency and service quality of urban transportation to enhance the use and adoption of new mobility solutions as well as to increase people mobility through efficient mobility management and targeted infrastructure investments, achieving cheaper, faster, and environmentally friendly mobility as well as integrated multimodal transportation is an important challenge for cities and communities. Supporting the combination of multiple modes of public and private transport and adopting new forms of transportation, electric vehicles, by hydrogen powered vehicles, autonomous vehicles, bike sharing, carpooling, car sharing is an important future oriented strategic approaches to foster smart mobility. A customer centric and inclusive approach for all citizens, businesses, and visitors is needed to achieve a high quality mobility services and to ultimately improve the flow of people and goods within a city or community while at the same time redefining environmental impact. Smart mobility includes integrated ICT, security and surveillance, prioritizing clean and non motorized options, mixed modal access. Smart environment. Smart environment describes how a municipal government manages the built and natural environment to improve livability for citizens and visitors, utilizing new technology and innovative methodology, support the implementation of regularity and cultural changes that facilitate sustainable standards and practices, the reduction of waste production, monitoring and managing pollution, emission, reduction, water management, achieving energy efficiency, and accelerating the local energy transition are some important goals of Smart Environment Initiative. Now, there is a new urban planning standards to improve efficiency and to minimize the environmental impact as well as the creation of resilient community are further goals. Smart environment includes green building, green urban planning, green energy, renewable energy, wastewater management, and sanitation. Smart living. Smart living aims at increasing quality of life for resident visitors by following an inclusive strategic approach across all age groups and demographies, facilitating livability and optimizing the management of the living environment are two aspects that need to be jointly addressed to maximize benefit for the municipal government and its stakeholders. Smart living focuses on improving social and digital inclusions. Example, the use of electronic services, connectivity, and social platforms on improving healthcare and care for the elderly. Example, health ambient assisted living, safety housing conditions, and smart building. New methodologies for civic and social engagement as well as new technologies, example IoT based on Wi-Fi or LPWA network technology, are leveraged to improve accessibility and citizen experience across all focus areas. Smart living includes safe, healthy, cultural vibrant and happy living. Advantages of smart city. There are several advantages of a smart city, and learning about these can help you to weigh the benefit of it. Better transportation service, safe communication, efficient public services, reduced environmental footprints, more digital equality, economic development opportunity, improvement of infrastructure, job opportunities, decrease in crime. How to make a smart city? Technology has changed the way we live our lives, and smart city technology is about to change that even more. Many modern businesses are focused on digital transformation, using digital technology to reshape long standing business processes and remove inefficiencies. Even in traditional trade like landscaping, auto repair, etc., businesses can leverage tech to make themselves easier to find, streamline building, and grow their business. Increasingly, cities are setting their insights on how they can use technology to streamline and automate all the processes that come from urbanization, from bringing Wi Fi and wireless networks to new places to collecting data via Internet of Things, enable devices that can help make real time decisions. There are many ways that cities can transform the way they operate. Data is the foundation. The network is the structure, facilitating Internet of Things connectivity, technological development, online government services, enhanced transportation system, more secure public aspects, and sustainable development. Other ways to build a smart city are utilization of Internet of Things, utilization of sea, utilization of solar and wind energy, transparency and accountability in government services, stringent rules and regulations like Singapore and Dubai. I hope you all would have learnt about smart city. I would like to conclude by giving you a small homework. I want all of you to compare India with any one of the smart cities of your choice. Thank you.